How to do keyword research for a roofing company. Today I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, where you need to start, and how you need to find the best keywords for your roofing SEO campaign. Let's jump into it. Guys, I'm Ron, co-founder of Rank Lightning, and today I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. So first things first, start with Google. If you have no idea about what keywords will work for you, you've got to start with Google. That's where I suggest you go. Now, you can sit down with yourself, your missus, and you can sit down there and logically write out some words that you would put into Google. That's where you start from. So that's where I would begin. So again, roofing Miami. That's what you're going to put in if you're a roofing company. Now, we want to see what comes up. So first things first, we're going to grab the top competitors. Now, I would suggest you do this exact process with the top 3 competitors, and that's where you want to be looking at. So now we're going to grab their domain. We're going to come across. We're going to go across to Rank Lightning. We're going to put location. Now, the way you can utilize this location is you can put it to Miami, or you can put it across all of Florida. As an example, like this is very, very tight. I would go to Miami as an example, just because I want to focus on exact words for that area. English. Now, you have 3 different methods of scanning in our tool. You've got known keywords. So the known keywords is, like roofing Miami. You know that's a keyword. You want to see the volume. You want to see all the data on that. The keyword ideas from a few keywords. So again, you could use the roofing Miami, and we'll come to that one after we do the sites. And then the roofing ideas from sites. So we want to click that one. Over here, we're simply going to paste in that domain, and then we're going to run the report. All right, so just jump across to view. Alrighty, and now you can immediately see here's a list of ideas. Now it's going to be a long list. Okay, you can see there's 2,000 results down here, guys. 2,000 results. So you're not short of keywords, and this is where you get to start looking now. Okay, so what I would suggest, you can maximize this, put it out to 100, so it'll load more for you, and you can have a look further down. All right, so now what I would suggest that you want to do. You can keep this in here. If you're looking for a few keywords, you can keep it in here. However, if you're looking at the best keywords for your roofing company, you're really trying to do that keyword research in depth, there's a couple of ways that you can look at this, and I'll start with this one. So obviously starting with the search volume is something that's quite important, but how realistic is that you're going to rank for roofing companies near me? That's across all of the US, you know what I mean? Like, yes, this search volume is for Miami, but what's realistic here? That you're going to get the near me term is quite unrealistic. But this is not unrealistic. Roofing contractors, Miami. You can see that's enormous volume. Okay, roofing companies, Miami, Florida, 3,000 searches. So what you need to do is start coming down and having a look. Roofing Miami, Florida, roofing companies, again, generic. You'll start to see like generic ones. We don't want to look at generic ones. We want to specifically look for words that are related to us. Now, you can sneak in these terms like roofing companies, rooftop roofing companies, company for roofing, roofing companies near me, these types of things, company for roofing, roofers near me. All of these keywords can be snuck into your content, but it shouldn't be the prioritized term. Another thing that I would suggest is have a look at the look at the most expensive keywords. Because in Rank Lightning, we don't give you the CPC, okay, where it's just the average cost per click like every other tool. No. We give you the top and the lowest. So you actually get to sit here and be like, all right, where's the real money? Who's spending serious coin? The commercial roofers. Interesting. Are you a commercial roofer? Because if your roofing company is doing commercial roofs, look at this. Commercial roofers near me, commercial roofing contractors near me, roof replacement Miami, Miami commercial roofing. You can see there's 390 searches for that. And again, look at the top to get up the top. This is enormous. The return, obviously everyone knows normally a commercial roof is a lot more than a stock standard residential shingle. But the thing is, you get to really see that with the numbers on what people are paying to be up the top and what words that they're looking at going after. So that's one way that you get to do keyword research with the domain. Let me show you the other way. So you'll come back here to the keyword research. We're going to go new keyword research. Now again, location. Let's look at Miami. Florida. Now we want to go roofing Miami. Now we've got known, and again, keyword ideas from a few keywords. So we want to put this in. Now you're going to get a lot of output from this. Now this is really a lot better. So if you're sitting there and you know 1 or 2 keywords, starting with the domain is good to get an understanding, but remember it's limited, because if that website, that domain that you've used doesn't actually rank for anything, then trying to find roofing SEO keywords is made harder because you're only looking at what they're ranking for. But if you do it this way, where it's the known and like look for variations of this, it's a great place to start. But to be honest, sometimes the data can be overwhelming. So again, what you can do also is export all of that. But what you're going to notice, it should be tied in a little bit better, a little bit more than everything from the domain. So as you can see here, look at this. You're starting to see roof repair. Oh, didn't think of that one. You did, but just as an example, commercial roofing Miami. Look at all of this, metal roof Miami. You can start best roofing Miami. Start to see how everything's tied in a little bit more to Miami, TNS Roofing Miami, obviously the roofing company. But you can start to see all of this stuff here where it's tied more specifically Miami roof cleaning, roof tile Miami, tile roof Miami. You can see all of this information, roof supply Miami, all of this information in here. So the known keyword, the known, look for variations of the keyword. That is a fantastic tool. If you're sitting there and you're just like, I need more keywords, ideas, especially for my roofing terms, start here. So this is where you can look at and be like, I offered this service. I offer roof repairs. I didn't think about looking for that. Okay, well, you can see there's 720 searches. The other thing that I will let you know too, when you are doing roofing SEO keyword research, look at the spikes and look at the trend data. So that another reason why we incorporated this. So this goes back for 12 months for you. So you got accurate data. Obviously, if there's been hurricanes, if there's been any natural disasters, even floods, it causes structural problems with the walls, which then causes roofs to collapse. There's always, whenever there's a natural disaster in Florida, roof, a lot more work happens for us. But the thing is, you want to make sure things are consistent and they're not manipulated by other SEOs. So when you are doing the roofing keyword research, just make sure that a lot of things are lining up and looking quite accurate. These big spikes, make sure that that stuff aligns with a natural disaster, aligns with something that's a bit more natural. You want to be, natural sort of profiles should be looking a little bit more like this, a little bit more like this. Like roofing, you can see it's quite consistent and it's going up. This is natural. Sometimes seeing this though, this huge spike where you can see that it was 320, 390, 480, 390, 390, 320, and all of a sudden like 1900 and 2400. Halas, like that, it's a bit dramatic. Okay, so that's a bit dramatic. Just be careful of that. But again, that's why we've incorporated this in. So when you're doing keyword research, you get accurate data. So from here, I would just honestly export all of this information out. So you're just clicking on the box here. Okay, you can go select all, so it'll get all of the keywords for you. And then again, guys, you're just hitting that export button, select it all, export, done. Alas, it'll come out as a CSV for you, so you can click this. And you can actually unselect things. So if you don't want things being shown, as an example, all this information right here, let's just say you didn't want to see the average one, you didn't care about the competition. I would strongly suggest having this stuff on here though. Like I would get out, I'd leave the competition index, but maybe the competition column's pointless for you. And then you can export it via a CSV. Very, very easy. We make it all very easy. Now, if you want to do any forecasting, so let's just say you are trying to determine if going after a roofing SEO keyword, so like roofing Miami as an example, is worthwhile. You want to forecast if it is. Go and grab my free, it's the free checklist down below. It's the SEO strategy checklist. This has backlink monitors, so many tools on here. It's completely free, guys. And again, you get to put in awesome information here. There will be another video on it, but you need to watch that video. You can also look at an ROI calculator for your SEO campaign to see, again, if it's made you money, if it's lost you money. Guys, you need to look at this if you're a business owner. Go and grab this. It's completely free. So the link will be down below. Now, if you want to contact me directly, there's a link for that. We can have a chat about looking at keywords together. If you want me to run your roofing SEO campaign, I work specifically with roofers and remodelers, tradies. I love it. That's me. I like it. So that's who I work with. You can see we've got the Rank Lightning tool here and the Rank Lightning Facebook group. Go across, Come into the group, have a chat with me if you have any questions. Be more than happy to help, and I hope you have a lovely day, legends. Cheers.